Well, how is everybody doing? I know it's been a little bit. Hopefully I can get back into the content grind, because I tell you, things have been absolutely busy. And I know a lot of you out there are kind of missing content. And I think there's a lot of you that really need a voice to listen to at this point, because I've spoken to many of people. And I know sometimes you have things that are on your mind, and there's things that you're going through. And I gotta say, if you made it to today, you're still doing very well. Even though things might not be going your way, you might be down, you might be feeling lonely, you might feel like that there's something more that you need to do in life. But the fact that you woke up and you're watching this video today, you gotta realize that that's an achievement in itself. You've taken the first steps forward to do something, to move forward. And yeah, things you may dwell on, and it might be something that you don't want to think about. You might be missing your friends. I know there's times that I miss my friends that I lost a few years ago. There's a lot that reminds me of them, of course, as of late. And that's pretty important. It's pretty important. You remember who you are. You remember the people of the past. You remember everything. And if we learned anything from the recent events from FURRY, you're always making a new connection and moving forward as the constellations align. That was the one thing that I really did take from the event. But I know everybody around me, I've spoken to many. And you've got something else that's weighing on your mind. The burdens of yesterday. So, at some point, you have to sit there and go, how do I get rid of these burdens? How do I move on from them? Well, first part, probably talking to someone. Probably reaching out to a good friend and say, hey, listen, this has been bugging me. Do you have a moment to chat? Do you have a moment to talk? And I know I've sat there and I've talked to a few as of late. And I feel you. I do. I really do. And it's never easy to just talk about what's on your mind and just letting things go into like the ether, or just letting it surface and just letting it go. Sometimes that's the most important thing in life, is how do you move on from something that's hurt? How do you move on from something that maybe is dragging you down? And it's trying to remember that you're you. You're someone that's worthwhile. You're someone that maybe just needs a helping hand. And that helping hand sometimes is reaching out and saying hi. Now, I'm not here to tell you all that your burdens are going to disappear tomorrow. I'm not here to tell you that talking to someone is going to alleviate them. But talking to someone and knowing there's people around, I know you all have people around you. Just talking to someone, a family member or somebody, just letting them know that what's going on is bugging you, sometimes is all you need. I'm very, very grateful for the friends I have right now, because when I have something going on, I can talk to them and I can say, hey, listen, I have something going on. This is what's going on. And they know that I don't want to bring anything to the table that they don't want to hear. But at the same time, they know I'm there for them as they're there for me. And that's important. There's been a lot that have gone on. I've gone through hell and back in my life. And the one thing I gotta say is, at this point in my life, I'm just happy to let go and have fun. I'm happy just to throw something out there and say, hey, listen, this is something I did. I'm gonna draw a little bit here. You all know me a little bit more reserved than maybe what I've posted in a social media post somewhere. Something that I generally wouldn't have done, but I did it because it was something unique, and it was something that I could show off a little bit more of the skills that I've learned The skills that I've learned in the last little bit. Things that are fun to do and just you let go. Now, any of you that are following me that maybe sit there and look at that and go, why would you post something like that? I post a lot of things, and that's probably one of the funniest things I've ever posted. Probably one of the most unique things I've ever posted. And I hope you do enjoy it if you go seek it out. I'm not going to give you a link to it. You've got to go find it. And at the same time, at the end of the day, hopefully you see something more in it and you smile. And hopefully you sit there and laugh your ass off. Or you just smile and go, you know what? That was pretty ballsy. Because I tell you, it was pretty ballsy. At least for me. That's not something that I normally post. And yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll get a little bit more edge with that. Oh, what am I talking about? This is ridiculous at this point. Yeah, have fun with it. That's all I gotta say. And if you're having fun, then sometimes the burdens go away. Sometimes the worries melt away. And the one thing I can always say is the sun comes up tomorrow. And because of that, it's always a new day. Sometimes you just got to wake up and say, hey, listen, I'm going to wake up and nothing's going to bug me today. You're going to have that cup of coffee, make sure it's nice and hot, and then you move on with your day. And you say, hey, listen, today was better than yesterday. Tomorrow can still be better than the day after. That's about all I got today. I hope all of you are having a fantastic day. And you know what? It's the start of summer. Let's get out there and enjoy things and just have fun. Thank you for watching. Have yourselves a great day. I am your proud Canadian Phoenix, Cindershadow. I'm signing off here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you again very soon. And also, come over to Twitch. I'm over there. I'm live streaming over there. You got to come over there and just have fun. Have yourselves a great day.